Now, I got a delivery today, and I thought I'd do an unpackaging video because apparently that's all the rage. Let's get started. So, I've been ordering all the stuff online because with COVID-19, all the shops are shut. So, and ordering stuff online is a new thing for me. Usually I order all my, I like to go to Hobbycraft or the craft shops in town and choose out what I want to use for my stuff, because that way you get a better feel of what you're buying, particularly with fabric, because fabric you never quite know. Like, websites can be very descriptive, but it's never quite the same as feeling a piece of fabric between your fingers. And that way it'll be good. So, a lot of different colour ribbons. So I ordered a selection of different coloured ribbons at a very fine length, and they said they were double-sided satin feel decent ribbons, because with ribbons you can get an awful lot of kind of shitty, bad quality ones that... Where did I just put my knife? There it is. Shitty, bad quality ones that honestly they don't last very well. Like, a good quality ribbon should be able to wash it and it comes out really well. And a lot of my ribbons, because I've been collecting ribbons for years, have been through the washing machine. When they get too crinkled, I can just straighten them, which I actually use my straighteners for, and they go back to being that original quality. But you do get some cheap ribbons that I'd say usually come on teddy bears, cheap teddy bears, and they just fall apart so quickly, and they don't look so nice, and they feel a lot finer, and they're just, you know, they're going to fall apart if you use them for anything, and if you put any tension on them, they'll be absolutely useless. So I'll see what I've got here. These all seem they're a bit different thicknesses of piles, which is quite interesting. Probably to do with how tight they were wound. So actually these are really nice colours. I like this one. They don't feel too bad actually. I'm not a huge fan of the polystyrene centres. I don't like polystyrene in general because it's not good for the environment. Here's a ribbon that I ordered the other day. So I ordered this one actually on the same day that I ordered these, but this is one single ribbon and it came a lot faster. And this has got that satin feel on both sides. And it was a bit more expensive, and I only got the one instead of a whole huge package. But it does seem to have been more worthwhile. This is what I was expecting, whereas these, they're a bit, well, you can see how glossy they are on one side, and on the other they're a bit more faded. So they're not quite as good a quality. I'm not entirely happy with that actually. But they'll still be good for crafts, they'll still be useful and beautiful. On the website, this did actually say that it was satin gloss double-sided high quality ribbon, and evidently it's not. Different colours. Let's see if I can sort these in some form of order, because they weren't in order, and nothing annoys me more than things not being in the right colour order. When I go down to my nan is very much like me. She collects everything because it may or may not come in handy in the future. I mean, I have my one suitcase full of fabric here. She has organised separate suitcases that she keeps in her attic for different purposes. It's different types of fabric. And then she's got a whole chest in the spare room filled with all sorts of useful things, with buttons and beads and lace and ribbons and small bits of fabric. She's got a box of zips, etc. So that's where I get my hoarding from. So these are actually quite beautiful selection of colours. Now that I've put it into order, I'm quite happy with that. I will show you. But no, I think these are lovely. I'm a little disappointed they're not double-sided, but you know, these are the risks that we take when we shop online, and I really wish that I could go to my craft shop and actually pull things out and play with them. I'm really dreading having to buy fabric because I'm going to have to start buying fabric soon. They're just not the high quality that I was hoping for. Wow, I seem to be taking over social media at the moment. When people seem to craft more when there's, you know, it's a new baby type feel, which I don't really understand. I think it's because they like quilts and they think they can make something cute for a child. But these are like my favourite colours. My whole life is like purple and turquoise. I'm going to have to start scripting these videos. Have a lovely day. Feel free to send me a message at any time about questions about sewing, questions about pyrography, questions about drawing, or anything else that you think I might know something about.